Chibdipsu, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to stand here today with Mr. Mao Sreng. Mr. Mao Sreng is one of the alumni of the Australian Award Scholarship. He's now joining with me here, and then we want to know from him how he feels exactly when we are now reaching a milestone of 30 years of the scholarship program. Mr. Mao Sreng, Chibdipsu. As we are now reaching 30 years, it's been a very, very remarkable moment, and then there's a lot of accomplishment in terms of investing in human capital. As one of the alumni, how do you feel as we reach this far journey?
This year is an exciting year as it marks 30-year anniversary of the Australia Award Scholarship in Cambodia, dating back to 1994, now 2024. So a special occasion to obviously celebrate the achievements and contribution made by alumni who studied in Australia and come back and lead different industry and sectors, but also obviously to have a good reflection on what was like 30 years ago and now. How we're gonna shape the way forward with the talent, expertise and knowledge we gained from Australia, but continue to be nurtured through the years that we've been back and working in different industry, right? So this is a special occasion, and we are obviously very grateful to the support of the Australian government and people who continue to support us through the scholarship program, upskill and develop the capability, the knowledge and the potential of our Cambodian human resources. So it's a privilege to have been awarded a scholarship by the Australian government to Australia myself, and I've been back for the last 18 years now, and I've been working in the education industry for the last 24 years and seeing a lot of changes through generations that we have met, and they are now leading in different areas in Cambodia. So it's very pleasing to obviously have the privilege and opportunity to witness the change so far.
You're one of an example of how the scholarship is making impact on the society, because you are running, it's not just a big education program, but it also contributes a lot to the intellectual community here in Cambodia. How do you feel?
Education is the foundation for changes, and as some people said, it's a weapon for positive change in the society. And I have been very honored to have worked in the education sector for the last 24 years on English language development in terms of the capacity for people to communicate in English, but further towards obviously to place them in different institutions around the world, doing the programs of the aspiration and come back and utilize those skills. And we'll continue to see obviously diverse level of interest of people looking at different areas of society. It used to be more limited, business related. Now we can see that people are looking into more technical areas, including engineering, architecture, agriculture, now data science and AI. So obviously it's opened up the world of opportunity for us to continue to develop from different angles of society to together develop Cambodia for the future we aspire for.
Because 30 years has been a long journey. I know that now the scholarship is being increased to 62 for the intake 2025. I know that this is a huge opportunity for young Cambodians, but as the alumni, as a senior, as a very well-known intellectual, what is your message for them and how they can get prepared to get this opportunity?
Education changes lives. Scholarships have been offered by the Australian government and many other governments, and those who can afford to pay for themselves see education as an opportunity to shape the way that they position themselves for the future. So I would suggest that people who are applying for a scholarship or thinking of going and pay for themselves put a little bit of effort into researching what they really want to do, you know, because once you decided to do a subject, obviously it will take years to get it completed, to finish it. So if you make a wrong decision, so obviously it costs time, money and effort. So my first advice is obviously to do a little bit of self-searching in terms of your passion and interest and future career and what you want to do. that helps you make an informed decision in terms of what you want to do. Secondly, obviously work on your English. Starting in an English-speaking country is very challenging from different aspects, including ability to communicate, to understand, but also to socialize on a daily basis. So good English is going to help elevate those challenges. Thirdly, obviously, people need to make the most of their time overseas, not just from the academic perspective, but also engage themselves in the society, through different interfaces, including getting a part-time job or obviously volunteering, so that you can expose yourself to how people behave, how people think, and enjoy the diversity, obviously, and that will be enriching for ourselves. We will obviously come up with a more open-minded, and the way that we look at things is more balanced, and moving forward is going to be very beneficial.
My last question, because we talk about the 30-year journey, but to yourself, what do you envision the next 30 years from the scholarship?
I'm very hopeful and think that the next 30 years is going to be very, very different to the way it is at the moment. Because not just the quantity of the people or the talent we have seen returning to Cambodia, but also with the advancements in technology, for example, AI is allowed to move faster, to be more efficient. So the level of productivity will go up, and I think will speed certain things, accelerate certain things. So very, very excited to obviously continue to witness how things continue to be shaped for the better. I think for the next generation to come, right? And we've seen the young talent these days, they're amazing. They got exposed to all kinds of information through technology, and also live in a more informed society that they can go for advice, feedback from the older generation, which is very different to what it was 30 years ago. So 30 years ahead, obviously it's going to be a very exciting time.
Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you very
the
much
insights, as well as very optimistic view on this.
Wonderful, nice speaking to you.